Hey, what's up, crew? I got some heat to check out today. Some LDWaffle, Fragment, Sacai Nikes, that darkened blue or blackened blue, whatever. We have a Cactus Jack sweater, the neighborhood collaboration. And then a new brand, the youngest in charge. We're gonna check out some fresh shorts.
Wake up, get lit. Wake up, get lit. Wake up, get lit. Wake up, get lit.
You know the drill. Subscribe to this channel, hit that like button on the video. I'm gonna get into these Nikes last. You guys can check those out at the end. I definitely want to check out the youngest in charge shorts first. Right now I'm wearing some Eric Emanuel shorts. These are just like basically Lacrosse shorts. They're size medium. They are short rise. I don't know the exact measurements, probably like a 5-inch inseam or something like that. But the youngest in charge is a new brand from Canada. The guys hit me up and I wanted to totally show off some of their merchandise. So this one was actually only available at a special pop-up, and I was able to snag these shorts. They were just so dope. And I don't have any like really blue shorts, so that's the color I went with. Right away you can see that blue right there. Oh, look at that. They gave me a little card. The bag is nice. Some branding there. Size medium, little sticker down in the corner. You know, good branding on the bag. Not bad at all. And let's go ahead, take out our little card. Stefan, thanks. And looks like they're giving me 10% off on my next one. Definitely keep it coming, keep the heat coming. I really like those jerseys you guys did recently. Those are really dope. And then here we got some stickers in here. Yeah. Oh, we got one sticker. The youngest in charge. It almost looks like it's vinyl. It's a quality sticker. It's not bad at all. And then one other sticker. The youngest in charge. TYIC. Dude, that's tight. I better not start saying that. Anyways, here are our Lacrosse shorts. They are a little bit longer than Eric Emanuel, just looking at them right off the bat. They are really nice and stretchy, so if you wanted to size down, you definitely could. Don't have any tags in here. Looks like they cut out all the tags for us, but we do have that printed M on there, and then we have our branding. This is their logo, basically, the youngest in charge. So we have a T, a Y. You can see the I right there, and the C is basically right there too. All the letters are there. And then we have the youngest in charge series, TYIC official. So we got that nice little print right there. That's some good graphics on there. And I didn't know maybe these shorts were gonna work with this shirt. This shirt can almost go with anything because of its really loud colors, as long as the other pieces, you know, are pretty much color blocked. So anyways, these are like that. I'm gonna give them a try. We'll see how they fit. All right, yeah, so these definitely a little bit bigger, but that's okay. They have pockets on the side that are a decent length. You can fit your whole hand in there. Not like super crazy big pockets. They're not ever gonna peek out the bottom or anything like that. No pockets on the back, so just really nice and breathable. Have that nice branding right there. I don't know, maybe these might work with it. You think? These have been a task to try and fit with some outfits. Yeah, I don't know, whatever. I'm a little salty about the pair that they gave me, except for number 8 is a totally lucky number, especially in Asian cultures. The number 8 is a big deal, so I shouldn't be that upset. I should actually be excited that I got a really lucky number, but I don't know, I don't really live my life off of luck very much. It does not work out for me. Literally, anything I try to do that I'm just like, oh, maybe I'll get lucky. No. Not gonna happen. So anyways, there's the shorts. Now we're going to break into Cactus Jack. This one here is that neighborhood collaboration. I already got the t-shirt. You guys can check out that video if you want. It had the fly on the front. You can just check out the unboxing or whatever. I didn't actually wear that t-shirt because I got so much of this stonewash gray. Don't need another one right now, but I was really glad to get this hoodie. I was really hoping that it wasn't gonna be super thick and heavy, which most of Travis Scott's merchandise, especially his hoodies, are not heavyweight. They're really light, and that's really what I need because I'm gonna be moving, or I'm gonna be transferring with my United States Postal Service job to Hawaii. Yeah, I'll just be over there being a Howie, just whatever, just a white kid delivering mail, but I'm cool with it. Like, I want island life. But anyways, here's the tag on this Cactus Jack. Little sticker tag. Some warning information on the back. It is completely sealed, but you know what? I really want to wear this, so I'm just gonna open it up, and if it doesn't fit or something doesn't work, I can always try and sell it and just say like try it on or something. And I still have the plastic, so I'll keep that to the side. Right off the bat, you can see there's some nice embroidery. Just look at that. Oh my goodness. Some great work on there. And even down here, this little bee down there, the flower. Wow, okay, this is like a silvery thread. This Cactus Jack print on the side there. This must be a neighborhood, and then Travis, you know, was able to collab with him. But I don't know, honestly, this is kind of the tag that Travis uses on a lot of his stuff, the back of the neck tag. The original one has been cut out, so you don't know if it's a Hanes or whatever, but it does have its care instructions on the back of the neck. Yeah, just nice. Zip up. Oh yeah, the back is the exciting part. Enjoy the ride through the neighborhood. So we have our puff print neighborhood down here, and this puff print is different from most puff prints I've ever felt. Yeah, this is like a new puff print, or new to me anyways, but that's pretty dope. Puff print logo, but like it's weird. It's like soft in a way. I don't know. It's not quite the same as other puff prints. And then obviously the embroidery is nice on these letters back here as well. Very solid. And then this is just a screen print, or it's 2 layers. So it's just the white layer and then the blue on top. So that's a really nice, this rider, skeleton rider is a really nice ink that should stay on really well. On the inside, I mean, you've got all this embroidery. So you've got all the embroidery work all around. On the inside, the felt that they put on the other side of the stitching to make it stay in place a lot better. This flower is really cool. I like that little wildflower. That's kind of dope. That little bee on there, and then the Cactus Jack right above. There is actually a little sticker down here that says 15. That's probably not going to be on very many of the pieces. Maybe it's on all of them, probably not. But independent tag, here we go. Now we know what kind of product this is. And knowing that it's an independent trading company hoodie, right away you know this was Travis Scott's merch. And Neighborhood was just a collaboration that he did it with. So I'll go ahead and throw this on. Sometimes the nights might be a little bit chilly in Hawaii, so this will be a nice, just light hoodie. And it is really light. This hood, like, this is so light. This is pretty thin, and it's double layered. And so this stuff is just a single layer, this fleece or whatnot. It is totally thin. It'll be nice for, you know, 60 degrees. Once it hits 70 or 75, it might be a little bit too warm, but I mean, some people wear heavy jackets in 90-degree weather, so who am I to judge? I mean, wear what makes you feel comfortable. Anyways, I'll put this over here. And then now the Sacai, oh wait, I already opened these ones up. You guys can check the unboxing video, but for today's video, we're checking out the LDWaffle Sacai Fragment collaboration. We got Fragment on the design today. Fragment is a hit or miss, honest, a lot of times for me. So, but Travis Scott did recently do a Fragment collaboration with his Jordan 1. I have the Jordan 1 lows still. I had the highs, the original ones. I don't have either of the Fragment ones, but they're very similar, just different color blocking, some blues in there and whatnot. The Fragment's kind of hot right now just because of that. There's still some of their sneakers that aren't like crazy selling out or anything, but you know, gotta love a lot of their stuff. Their dark blues and grays. And so here's our box, just that old style cursive Nike, first part of it on the one side, the other half on the other side. You have this glossy print, more modern logo, and then you have your labels. There they are. Look at that. Here's your label. It's a good label. It's a golden label. Well, it's a black and white label. Go ahead and pull these out of here. This paper says Nike Sacai all over the top of it. If you were to open it up and look at the whole thing, just because I've had a couple of the Nike Sacai shoes, so I already know. And it looks like they did wrap these completely up. We're just gonna take some time, unwrap these, listen to some crinkly paper. Oh yeah, nice. These are dope, dude. We got our extra set of laces as well for anybody who wants to go white. They did double lace them already, but they used the same color twice, it looks like. Well, actually, it looks like they used one shade darker on these laces. It's like a tiny, tiny bit darker, hardly noticeable. Blue Void and Obsidian. Okay. They actually look kind of like slender in a way. Not like super chunky or anything like that, even though they've got all this chunkiness to them on the back and whatnot. I wonder how well this text is gonna stay on here. Look at this text, dude. It looks like, I don't know, like maybe it's not the best print, but I have no clue. It's all on there. You have this mesh underneath. You got your double tongues, Fragment, Nike Sportswear, and your double swoosh. both those swoosh look exactly the same. I don't think there's any difference in product or anything like that. And here's a tag on the inside of the shoe if anybody want to see that puppy. You know, little cutie, inside a tag. It is glued down, so you got these little strips of glue on here. So you can't just take out the insole. Real easy to check them out. That's kind of what you're looking at under the heel anyways. A nice, what is this, microfiber lining on the inside of the shoe. You can already see it's collecting all this dark blue fuzz just from the suede that have fallen off. Yeah, a nice waffle bottom. Got your text on there with their patent. I think they're so cool with their patents. Gotta be suing everybody over their patents. Who's up on the chopping block next? Next up, Vape. I don't know if Vape is gonna be on the chopping block, but those other Air Force Ones, who's that guy who does, it's like an Air Force One, but it doesn't say Air Force One down here. It's got like a little tie on it, or a knot. I can't remember that dude's name, but he's getting sued next. He's up next, and hopefully he wins. But I mean, his shoe is exactly like an Air Force One. I mean, if you're just changing the swoosh, that makes me think that you should get sued because, I mean, not to step on any toes, but I was kind of excited about those Jeff Stapleton dunks. I don't know. I thought it was cool bootleg. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about these, the classic Fragment Sacai LDWaffle runners that have been totally reimagined, restructured to give us this extra lift, double up on the toe protection, double up on the lace lock protection, double up on the swoosh and the heel cup. But not this little back piece. That thing's not double. Bubble did give you some double tongues. What about that? What is, okay, there's something. Oh, these two tongues, actually, they both have this little inlet thing on the tongue. You can like let your laces go through that to keep the tongue in place. Both of these tongues have one of those, and both of them are tied down under here with the laces that came in the box. So that's kind of a little nice feature to keep your two tongues really close together and in the same spot. But I don't know, maybe some people might want them way crooked, you know, just for kicks and giggles or whatever. The tongue itself is actually white all the way down, and you can't even tell because there's so much lace there. But after whatever I just did to the laces trying to show you guys that tongue, it totally like lifted them up. So I'm gonna try these on. I just want to see if the sizing is, oh man, these are so tight. Oh, I cannot get my foot in because these laces, this double lace hole thing, it's really hard to put them on. And honestly, once you do get them on, you probably won't want to lace them back up tight. What I like to do, especially with designer shoes that are hard to lace, I just find a good place where I can easily slip my foot in with like a shoehorn or something. Nice. Okay, I got them on. There we go. What do you guys think? I mean, I got one on anyways. They're nice, squeaky clean. They do have some lift to them. You got a little bit of height. You're gonna gain about an inch to however tall you are. Maybe not quite an inch, but pretty close, honestly. They're really tall. Obviously, this outfit doesn't work with them, but I wanted to try it on to, you know, give you guys some sizing. So they definitely are a little bit narrow, but I feel like they could widen out once you wear them, and definitely if you change the laces up a little bit. They didn't fit like they were too small, so they're not as small as, let's say, like Jordan 1, you know, your regular size. So maybe they're a tiny bit bigger than that. And there is mesh here, so there is going to be some stretching. You know, your toes are going to have some room and whatnot. I would definitely say go true to size or half size up. I would not size down in this shoe just because it's kind of a slender shoe, and if you have a wider foot, that would be probably the only reason why you would size up, because it seems like there's enough length in there. Sometimes shoes won't be long enough for me in my size, so yeah, these ones are all right. Doing good. They're staying true to the Nike sizing. I can order my true to size and feel good about myself, or feel confident I'm getting what I want. I like to save all the paper for my boxes because I'm a collector. And all the little side things, they really matter to me. Like, even when I was a little kid, you know, I'm keeping all my packaging. And if you don't believe me, then, oh wait, this thing is getting crushed. Well, these are actually empty. It's probably not getting crushed. But anyways, I have a boxed up collectible car I got when I was like 8 years old. And I didn't open that sucker. It's still locked up to this day. I don't think he's worth anything, but it's Dale Earnhardt. I love that race car driver. He was my favorite. And I didn't watch the race where he crashed, a fatal crash, but you know, I watched him pretty much every other race. I feel like I was always on that TV when he was racing. So yeah, now I don't really like NASCAR anymore, but I mean, well, it's like 20 years later, so. Oh wait, is that all we had? that's it. That's everything. I'm gonna have more in my next video. I have more items constantly coming in. I'll just give you a little update on my life. Like I said earlier, transferring to Hawaii. I'm hopefully going to be there by the end of the year. Looks like that should happen for me, but you never know. It could just fill up with a whole bunch of people who are trying to go there, and it'll bog it down and cause me to wait a little bit longer. But for right now, it is pretty expensive to live in Hawaii, so that deters a lot of people. Medical and hospitals are very expensive over there, so that kind of keeps away the people who want to retire there, because a lot of the elderly in the United States rely heavily on the medical system, and so living in Hawaii doesn't really make sense for a postal carrier like our wages to pay for the medical there. I mean, doesn't really make a lot of sense. So it's looking pretty good. I am going to be moving to Oahu, and I'm actually really excited to go there because Kith just opened there. They have a couple of resale stores already there, and literally I've been in Montana for like the last 6 years. I was in Seattle, had some culture there. I moved here, and I just kind of started going a little bit insane because I just had no culture. Everybody's just wearing cowboy boots and wrangling horses. This is not me. So yeah, I started this whole YouTube channel to show you like my daily life of a children's pastor, because that's what I was at the time. I was completely convinced at that time that my religion was the only way, but now after being more cultured and getting out of my shell, seeing everybody out there in the world, meeting new people, has made me realize that religion is just a great way for you to be motivated, for you to just feel like you have purpose, you have reason to go the next day, to continue on with being kind to other people and helpful to other people. And so any religions that do that, I'm definitely go for it. Like, why not? I am a little bit frustrated with the Christianity I was a part of, because that group, basically we call them fundamental evangelicals. They're really pushing this rhetoric of us versus them, where believe the way we believe, follow the rules like we follow them, we accept you the way you are, now follow the rules like we've laid out. And if you do all these things, then it's gonna be really great. It's just been really destructive on people's mental health. A lot of people I know that call themselves followers of Jesus or Christians are very angry and frustrated, and they're not giving people. They don't have anything left. They're just empty, it seems like. I don't want to be a part of that. Like, I thought I could find a way to help people find fulfillment and be filled, but the more I saw people come through the church, it was more about trying to make them entertained, make them feel like they were getting their money's worth, because, you know, they got to be given some money in the offering plate, or else, you know, what are they even doing there? I mean, these people will come through and then lives fall apart, you know, whether or not they're in church or not, their lives still, you know, go on whatever path they were going to go. And then people leave the church and they're basically shunned. Like, the members, stone cold. Don't contact them. You see them in public, smile really big, wave your hand really big, say, it's good to see you, how have you been, goodbye, not talk to you unless we run into each other in public again. And literally that's how it is. Like, I thought I had friends like at the church I was even working at, and after I quit attending, there's nobody, literally. So, I mean, there are some people that I kind of contact with, but they've also left the church. So it's not like they're still there. So it's a little bit of rundown, I guess, explanation about what I've been dealing with my mental health the last 3 years, I guess, roughly. About that time, maybe a little longer. Just finding where I belong, finding what I believe, and being okay with taking things as just theories and not letting them go past theories. I mean, if there's more evidence that produces itself or whatever, you can move things past theory, but we all got to be cautious. We got to be thinking about even the things we were taught as a child. Where's the backing for this information? Why does this information feel like it's 100% true even though there's nothing to back it up? How can I back up this information? I mean, we all got to do that because everybody's got bad information. I mean, right now is just a total shit show in this world of bad information being fed to everybody's brains constantly, and old history books being rewritten. And I mean, that's not new. Throughout all of time, have been rewriting the history books. Why wouldn't you think that the Bible hasn't been rewritten? Because it has. Hate me for saying that, but I mean, that is true. The Bible was not written in English, and it was written on paper that very easily decays with ink that does not stay dark. I mean, had to do a quick battery swap. But anyways, it's not even just the Bible that has bad history. I mean, it's other countries, all these other countries, even in the past and whatnot, when they destroyed another warrior or tribe, they would try and remove any remembrance of that tribe, just completely annihilate. That's just how it was. It's how you showed your dominance. That's been going on for a long time, and now we're trying to be more humane with humanity. Us humans have realized that lives matter. I mean, maybe in America, just American lives matter, but I mean, it depends on who you talk to. For me, I'm an American citizen, and I think that every single life on the entire planet matters. That's why I have this whole campaign of the continents. I will spray paint a t-shirt for you. These are custom made by me, and I'll totally make one for you. 20 bucks will get you one of these, unless you live out of the country of the United States. Then I'll have to pay some extra, or you'll have to pay some extra for shipping anyways. These continents, gotta love every single one of them, every single part of inhabitable land, even the water, the white space. We need to be thinking about that as well. I mean, we got a lot of garbage piling up around here, a lot of shit we've done to this world that needs to be fixed. We need to think about how to better ourselves. And so, what can we do? What can we do to better this world? Well, I'm glad you asked. Hey, let's just start by being kind. Let's start by being loving. That is the way that Jesus kind of taught in the Bible that we have. From all the times that I've read that thing, because I read it a lot, I can tell you that Jesus was really loving to everybody he came in contact with. And that can help change this world for the better. Just being loving and kind to other people, so that those other people can be a sponge and go duplicate what you just did. They can soak up that love and then give it to somebody else. Like literally, people learn by example. Have you ever seen children do things that they see somebody else do? You be loving to somebody, they will be loving to somebody. You be kind and happy and, cheesy or whatever, I don't care. The children are gonna do that. Other adults can do that too. Now, it takes us adults way longer to learn new concepts or to get rid of old brain pathways. And I understand that. I understand. It takes 4 generations to retrain your brain out of trauma. So, I mean, that's just inherited a lot of times. So anyways, we have to be really careful with what we say, what we do with our actions, so that we can make good impressions on other people, be good examples for other people, so that they can go and spread and be good examples to everybody else. So that's how the way of Jesus really spreads. It spreads by every single action. It doesn't spread on an hour of Sunday morning listening to somebody talk and then paying him for his time. I mean, anyways, I love you all and hope this video was insightful for you. Definitely hit me up if you want one of those t-shirts for sure. Or if you want to order one of the Keep Your Sanity games. I don't even have one in here. Okay, here it is, yeah. If you want one of these Keep Your Sanity game box sets, have our rules, we have some deck cards, and also double as sanity cards. We have our chance cards, take a chance. We have our act cards, which are like charades. And then we have our quarantine, because sometimes you gotta be quarantined. So anyways, this game, it's kind of expensive right now to produce because I can't make like 5,000 of them and have like a printing company do that and everything. So right now these are about 40 bucks. So if you want to order one, you can hit me up, send you one out for like $40. And you can have your very own copy of this 3 to 8 players, ages 11 up, Keep Your Sanity card game. Very fun. There's the back. And I did all the graphics for it, so yay. I did go to school for graphic design, so I'm using it for something. All right, I better get out of here. I love y'all. Peace.